If you listen to one thing in your life, listen to this. Google has just changed its terms of service. This allows Google's artificial intelligence program, or AI, to screen scrape and web scrape everything that Google has touched on the internet over the last 20 years. Screen scraping and web scraping means their servers can open any web page or desktop and pull off the data and save it without you knowing. Everything you have ever typed or posted on the web using Google, or any of the 1.5 billion websites across any platform, will now be stolen and used in their AI program. Once it's in Google's servers, it becomes their intellectual property. This includes all the emails you have ever written, any phone call on Android you've ever made, all of your financial information, text messages, private conversations, pictures, videos, and location will be transferred 24/7 in real time. Google is scraping information off Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, WeChat, TikTok, Telegram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Twitter, Reddit. These social network platforms have over 13 billion separate users and logins, all tied to Google. Soon all social media sites' data will be owned by Google. Millions of businesses have set up their businesses based on using Google apps like Google Sheets, Maps, Calendar, Google Chat, and Chrome for ease of use and continuity. Google can now use that account information to log in and copy private business-owned data. This will include any information about your employees, business records, and every piece of information you have on your business servers. If you contact Google and inform them you don't consent to this, they will simply tell you to move to another business platform. Everything in your business is now Google's property. With the new terms of service, Google's AI can use the information as it sees fit. Businesses will never know their data has been targeted unless they have extensive safeguards in place. Without these special safeguards, businesses will never know what has been taken. There are 3.553 million mobile apps available in the Google Play Store. Any third-party application that you've used your Google account to log into will be scraped and data mined for every bit of information. Why is this a problem? The AI will decide what data is taken and how it is used. Google states that this is part of helping train its new AI program to serve its customers better. With hundreds of millions of bits of data being scraped every second, it won't be long until Google has every bit of data across the world under their control to use as they wish. Google is now facing a class action lawsuit, following its recent privacy policy update that accuses the tech giant of misusing large amounts of data, including copyrighted material, in their artificial intelligence training. The class action lawsuit was filed on July 11, which represents millions of class members, internet users, copyright, and patent holders who have had their privacy and property rights violated in light of Google's recent updates to its privacy policy. In its opening statement, the plaintiffs accuse Google of harvesting data in secret to build its AI products without consent. It has very recently come to light that Google has been secretly stealing everything ever created and shared on the internet by hundreds of millions of Americans. Google's privacy policy changes now allow it to take publicly available data for artificial intelligence training purposes. The lawsuit points out that Google's decision not only violates rights, but gives it an unfair advantage, compared with its competitors, which lawfully obtain or purchase data to train AI. Ryan Clarkson of Clarkson Law Firm, the plaintiff's attorney, said in a statement, "Google must understand, once and for all, it does not own the internet, it does not own our creative works, it does not own our expressions of our personhood, pictures of our families and children, or anything else simply because we share it online." The plaintiffs argued that publicly or privately available does not and has never entailed that it is free to use for any purpose. According to the lawsuit, Google could potentially owe upward of $5 billion in damages. It also requested a court order requiring Google to obtain users' explicit permission first. Alphabet Incorporated, the company that owns Google, is worth $1.5 trillion. A $5 billion fine will not change their lawlessness. If you think that this data will not be sold to governments and weaponized against their own people, you haven't been paying attention. Google will then be in charge of what and how this data will be used against religious organizations, social trends, foreign entities, news, media, medical care, and financial markets around the world. Nothing will be out of their reach. They will decide what direction the social and economic structure of mankind will look like. If you're on the wrong side of Google's beliefs, your views, religion, social beliefs, freedoms, families, money, jobs, products, and your own identity will be persecuted and erased. Bad actors around the world will have direct access to everything you've ever done. AI will become smarter than humans by 2028. When that happens, it's game over. Currently, extremely sophisticated encryption software keeps most financial markets safe as well as military and government servers out of the reach of AI. But once Google's AI breaks the code, there will be no safe place for your money or information. With OpenAI code already flooding the market by Google under its own ownership terms, it's only a matter of time before these bad actors write their own AI code and nothing we see will be real. Then financial and social collapse will happen. Power grids will be taken offline. Law enforcement communication can be taken down. Nuclear codes can be stolen. Nothing will be off limits. Most believe we can just unplug the servers and AI will stop. That is not how the internet works. Even the strongest of governments have no control over the internet and no control over Google and the development of AI. Businesses and consumers should immediately remove all Google products and services off of all devices, and replace them with secured alternative technologies. If you ignore this warning, you do it at your own risk. If you think this cannot happen, you are naive and uninitiated to the extreme. Safeguard your data and freedom or you will lose them. Everyone using Google should know what they're giving up. Please subscribe, like and share this video. Stay tuned for more information on the dangers of Google and AI.